Give you a quick demo of the Decis workspace and some of the associated features. Let's get logged in. So the first place we're going to land and we're going to take a quick tour of is the main workspace. Not every user will use the workspace, and you'll see that we've got a couple of other options for accessing the data because it's important that we meet the user where they are. But if we just start over here on the left-hand side, a lot of people like a colored map. I like a colored map. It's a great way to see what a region looks like, and then we can also just click on a location that's going to bring up the country report. All the country reports you see, although the formatting might be slightly different, are based on the same information that is saved in the database. So essentially we're just producing different windows to look at the database. What's important, however, is you'll see that we have these hyperlinks. All of the news is linked so that somebody can check the source, they can read a little bit more on that. And the verifiability of the data is extremely important, being able to explain where we reached a conclusion or why we reached a conclusion. So if we look at trip planning, this is a standalone module. This lets me actually drill down to the city level because we have interest of people who want to actually get to that level for, say, travel or events. So we can pick a location and then start planning a trip. And once we've selected the dates and we start doing the coverage for the trip, that's actually going to give us a country profile and a city profile, which is dynamic to that location. So as the ratings change for location, these are all updated. And again, having this dynamic interface is important. And you'll see that when we open this, it's actually given us a full travel brief. So this is just one of the features that people have asked for. The point is, again, we're trying to meet the user where they are. If I were working in the travel environment, I may only see this travel planning module. And then what we're building out is this agent chat. So at the moment it's set the defaults to this risk copilot, but you'll see that we can also change it over, and it's now going to let me chat with Perplexity. So if I had more of a research type task, I could do that here. So that's the workspace, and there will be users who will spend a lot of their time in the workspace. As a practitioner, that's where I'd probably spend a lot of my time, but not every user wants to operate like this. Sometimes they want the data fed to them in a different format. So there are two other things to note. First is we do have an API. This is the test API that provides some of the baseline data. Obviously, you can access that and feed it into any other system, even into a spreadsheet or something, so you could use the base country information or the baseline stability as part of your decision-making process. And one other thing that we've been experimenting with is an extension for Chrome. And so this allows me to pull up country information while I'm working in something like Google Docs. And again, I'm trying to avoid having the user break their workflow. So when I click on the report here, it's going to pull up the report for Argentina. I can see that it's weak, and I can get right back in here and start adding data from the database. So as I was saying earlier, the important thing is that we meet the user where they are. So rather than an app or the workspace, the important thing is we want to provide multiple windows, multiple access points to the database, to the ratings, to the customized intelligence that users need, hence the different access points. But hopefully this has given you a good sense of the function of the Decis app and some of the capabilities that we have.